this isn't my final form. And this is that moment for Chovy and Gen.G. This is a volatile draft, no doubt.
Oh my
but a powerful one. A lot of setup, a lot of CC, the poke coming in from Canyon.
Damage on Chovy, trying to make sure he gets low as on.
Man on, caught out now. Canyon immediately ready to punish. First blood for this exponentially.
Another big thing with Nidalee specifically, and this was a big issue in the last game when we saw it from Canyon, was that you need setups. Chovy!
Q healing doesn't look like it connects.
That heal, I'm pretty sure, missed. But hey, Chovy,
it's fine.
Understanding his limits, Lehens, I think you've overstepped here.
Shun now walking up, hitting him with the blitzcrank, question mark. Lehens, this is not your bot lane, but that sure as hell is the enemy jungler. Lehens getting knocked down.
Well, Lehens especially with
advantage of this. Keen also feeling very safe to proxy with the information garnered.
As long as Keen is aware of where Shun is, he can move forward on the Cassandre. Possible dive angle though, because they surely also must know we saw this work out in the last game. Gonna try it here again.
Hey, stepping very far back. Shun, do they really want to try this dive onto the Nautilus? Good heads-up movement from Paige to just back away. If you want to dive Lehens, he will be there to cover. He has the cleanse for himself, and much more discipline, adaptation from the game one dive.
Nicely done, because Lehens...
Oh, they see the dive coming. Knight's on his way.
Oh, recall. Instant TP though. They want to protect this one, but Pays again caught out here. The follow-up. Canyon on the way forward. They're looking for the spears, looking for the angle. On retreating now, but it's the 80 carry caught. Shun is tanky, but the bot lane is not. Beautiful punish from Gen.G.
Gen.G learned from their mistakes in game number 2. Canyon is ready.
But here comes Elk. No Fate's call. It's just going to try to turn on to Pays in the meantime. Chovy on the way in. Misses the initial Q. Elk just trying to dance around it, but the damage is simply too much. Fate going to be sealed here. Soul Unbound back to finish the job.
Chovy gets his first kill of the game as Gen.G's also trying to dive top lane.
Be a lot more grubs coming through. We do see Shun making his way over, but so is Lehens as Keen might be walking to a trap here.
Walking forward, going unstoppable, gets the initial dash out, has the Q3. Knight committing, shockwave back, Bin instantly gonna fall with the ulti, and down goes Keen.
Knight making sure that his presence is being felt in this game. Assists his top laner in securing that kill. Grub has been stolen by BLG. Canyon doesn't want to give this last one up.
He absolutely doesn't, but it might cost him his life. Good knockup coming in from Lehens. In the meantime, Pays stepping up, the heal there. Knight gonna get rooted briefly. Not really much of a threat, but Shun gonna Q out. And it's 5 grubs, it's a Drake. The stacking angle now gone for BLG if they want to try to rapidly do it. And Gen.G with upping the pace themselves, really taking over. Again, 5 kills to 2. Now the Herald's gonna drop as well, on top of the fact that they have 5 pushes in. Then the one factor that they may struggle with as we get later into the game, but for now, he's just focused on trying to take down the side lane objective, but Shun on the way down too. They might just want to go for the all-in. Immediate ulti coming up for Bin. He doesn't have the wave, but he might not need it. Good stun. Cassandre going unstoppable though, and now the TP to follow. Bin trying to run. Good ulti to disengage away from Keen, but the rest of Gen.G on the hut. Shun ready to offer that exit to his top laner. Now wants to turn the fight back with the stun. Not gonna get a good death back coming in from Canyon. Chovy now out of the pit in the meantime. Blaming the Rune King, keeping him nice and healthy. Q3 out. BLG, bit of a messy extended fight, and it's a double for Canyon.
In the last game, if you're only there with a Jax and a Sejuani, it's going to take such a long time to go down as Canyon.
Nice. Clutch sidestep from On. If that spear hits, he dies. Just continuing to run down.
Really nice footwork there from On. No chase down will come through.
G, the best that they can get. But I do want to echo, and that's, I think, the biggest difference. Yes, Faze and Lehens are in a much better spot than they were in last game, but Gen.G in the last 2 years, ever since Chovy joined, has really risen and fallen depending on what this player does. Last year at MSI, he wasn't able whatsoever to uphold the level. In game number 1, imagine a lot of Chovy fans were worried, maybe some flashbacks to some of his past performances. This time around,
for BLG.
Pace is very far up. Bin trying to look.
Pays in trouble. Chovy ready to respond with the Q3. Pays though taking a massive chunk. Good damage coming in from Chovy. Soul Unbound, bringing him back.
One of the things we haven't really talked about yet, but actually I think is a big factor in these elongated fights, is Gen.G already have an Ocean Drake, and they have both Senna and Nidalee.
Sprinting up to the objective.
How do they
Zoning
keep Jun
coming in
out?
for Keen. They can try to take the top laner down, but now Chovy looking for the pick. They know they have the angle. A confident flash over the wall. Chovy goes right back and keeps his sights on the objective. Clean, calm, collected from the side of Gen.G, but they want to collect a few more heads. Chovy sprinting forward. Q3 ready to go. Nice engage. They might lose one in the process, but Lahens is still standing. Chovy taking down on, just continuing to rain down auto attacks. Ben has the ulti, but he's forced to back away. Sean gonna get sent back to base in a body bag, and Gen.G again dominate the exchange.
Chovy comes up huge on the Yone. Immediately the flash from Knight is forced, and they're able to extend the fight from there. Bin not having TP means Gen.G can play way more aggressive, and the Baron about to fall.
BLG look like a very different team from game 1 to game 2. Some slight
On a soul point for Ocean Soul. Nidalee and Senna as well. He is legitimately never going to die.
Could this be it?
TP, Chovy just fishing, trying to force down the objective. They've got mites. They've got Baron buff, the empowered Canyon behind them. Excuse me.
You know, we talk about the narrative, Knight versus Chovy. And in the last game, Mr. Chovy
Ultimate seal not going to connect at all. Immediately forced to back away, and Bin's already there. Chovy now in trouble. The follow-up CC is there. The Q3 takes him nowhere. Chovy getting knocked down. BLG found a pick. They want to keep this going. Keep pushing in the top side, but it's the double stun from Bin. Bin now going to get locked up. Canyon taking down the Jax. Canyon clutch when Gen.G need it most on. And Elk running for their lives. Canyon, though, getting lower and lower. The heal about to come through. The primal surge. Trap in the brush. Gen.G on the hunt. BLG running.
Look at Keen! Keen is ending the game in bot lane while BLG are scrapping to try and get away from the fight. On then loses his life. Keen is trying to end the game, but what an incredible fight. Lahens with an amazing two-man knockup secures the fight, and Keen is looking to just end the game.
Big thing there is Knight obviously is never going to cut through to Cassante. Sitting on only a Crypt Bloom. No way to win that 1v1 with the experience lead. And as a result, Gen.G, even though Chovy ends up going down, BLG have to invest so much. And it's a flip from the last game where BLG held up Gen.G's last-ditch effort, and now on end up going down.
They know they have to extend the fight. Bin stepping up, gets the flash out. They want to take Keen down. There's no big objective for them to transition this to, however, so it'll just be a kill. Bin needs to keep the play going. Bin, pays, healed up by Canyon. Still standing for an extra moment. Bin just wants to finish the kill. Dashes forward, Lahens here, Canyon here, and Chovy
on this game.
Bin on the flank again. Lahens clearing what he can before he backs away. Objective bounty for the side of BLG.
I mean,
It's about practicing our caster curses. What did we say about practicing the caster curses, Chronicler? Here comes Keen. Elk now in trouble, cleanse out, but it does not matter. This Callista is a dead man walking. And in the meantime, Bin now on retreat. The rest of BLG getting cut down. Gen.G just looking to close it out here. Dash forward from Keen. Not quite able to find the ulti angle. Knight throwing the ball over the wall, but Gen.G just gonna throw it right back. They are not scared. Canyon stepping up, making good use of the Zanyas. A bit of poke back to him, but Chovy already pushing into the mid lane. BLG one last desperate hold from the solo laners, and Chovy not gonna give him an angle. Immediate flash forward on the Fate Sealed. TP in, Gen.G striking back here in game 2, reminding BLG just how deep Chovy's champion pool is.
The experiment in game number 1 didn't end up working out. Gen.G regroup